Assalamualaikum and good day to our lecturer. Today my group will present about the lack of employees in SIM Darby. We will present about introduction, problems, analysis, application, decision making and conclusion. Our group members consist of Muhammad ARIF MUAZIM, HASNUR HUDA IMAN, ALLIYAH FATINA and SITI MAISARAH. Before we go any further, let me introduce SIM Darby. SIM Darby changed from a conglomerate to 3 independent entities, namely SIM Darby Plantation Berhad, SIM Darby Property Berhad, and SIM Darby Berhad, which consists of industry, healthcare, motor, logistics, and more business. SIM Darby Berhad has over 20,000 employees and is listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad.
So, the problem segment is that in 2021, SIM Darby Plantation Berhad is starting to experience a crisis in their company. The lack of workers because of the outbreak of COVID-19 that hit the country and some restrictions that had to be complied. It made it very difficult for them to recover from the problem. They have warned that their workforce may deteriorate in early 2022 due to border closure between countries. They also short more than 75,000 of workers and resulting in production is reduced by 20 until 30%. SIM Darby Plantation Managing Director Muhammad Helmi Othman Bashar urged the industry to use more with automation and mechanism efforts and try to immediately find ways to hire more locals. In addition, there are 3 factors that contribute to the lack of employees at SIM Darby Berhad, which are foreign worker shortages, unvaccinated workers, and not encourages Malaysian harvesters to join them. Firstly, foreign worker shortages due to Malaysian government restrict the rules to close the border between countries that causes SIM Darby Berhad lack of foreign workers in plantation and palm oil sector. Usually, they will hire the workers from Bangladesh, India and Indonesia to work in plantation and palm oil sector. But the people from these countries are prohibited to enter Malaysia because of they are experiencing a severe outbreak of COVID-19 which can cause the collapse of healthcare systems. Secondly, many workers are not vaccinated. Vaccination is mandatory at least 2 doses for those who want to work in all sectors industry, according to Human Resource Minister Datuk Seri M. Saravanan. When Malaysia introduced vaccination program on 26 February 2021, many irresponsible parties have spread this fake news through social media. For example, vaccine can cause stroke, heart attack, and even worse, death. And the third, SIM Darby not encourages Malaysian harvesters to join them because of they need to pay high wages to local workers. Malaysian workers also are not interested to work at palm oil plantation even though they are offered by decent salaries and wages. Many job seekers out there stated that this job is exhausting and they would prefer to work in service and management sector since majority of them have a qualification from university.
Moreover, this labour shortage problem occurred at SIM Darby Plantation, so they try to compensate for their labour shortage during the COVID-19 pandemic. They have started extending the contracts of its foreign workers. SIM Darby Plantation also attaches great importance to the skills of foreign workers, especially harvesters. We have proposed new approaches to the problem of unemployment, such as human resource management should improve the working environment and provide greater benefits. This is because a toxic work environment is one of the leading causes of employee dissatisfaction. Next, SIM Darby Plantation should provide better benefits to employees to avoid loss of manpower, such as providing optical and dental insurance, and the Human Resources Department should provide annual leave as a symbol of appreciation from employers for all employees' effort and achievements. In addition, Human Resource Departments should begin re-evaluating the way they hire their new employees. They can make new requirements for the new employees such as skills, background, education, and so on. They can evaluate their new employees by using any methods such as comparative method, forced distribution method, trade rating skills, or essay technique methods to find out if there are any employees who are eligible for promotion or any other reward. By doing so, some Darby Berhad staff and some Darby Plantation employees can get motivation and yet can sharpen their skills in carrying out their duties so that they can cover the manpower shortage.
Okay, I'll proceed to the decision making based on the problems, factor that contributing to the problems, and the new alternative applications provided previously. The Human Resources Department at Sime Darby Plantation Berhad needs to curb the toxic environment in the workplace by imposing disciplinary action on employees who abuse other employees, whether it be a physical abuse or mental abuse. Besides, HR also must make the work environment much easier for the employees to perform their duties and job. And the last one, enhance good facilities in the workplace, like providing a new machines to collect palm oil fruits in the plantation so that the labor does not feel burdened since their work required a lot of energy. As we can see, in comparison of second application, which is HR department should start to re-evaluate the way they recruit their new workers, is unprovable that this is the causes of the shortages of employees. Even though HR do that, this will not guarantee that the employees will stay remain to work in the same company. Thus, they can run away or even resign if they wanted to. Overall, the current issue at Sime Darby is the shortages of employees, and every organization also needs a system of discipline to make an organization function well and achieve company goals in an excellent way. So, for our decision making, as a Human Resources Department, we think that improving the working environment in the workplace and providing a greater perks would be a very best idea to ensure that employees feel comfortable at work at the same time to retain a good employees in the company.
In conclusion, the issue of employee shortage can be avoided if companies care about this issue. The Human Resource Department also needs to be concerned about the surrounding improvement as it affects the problem of job shortage. Therefore, the Human Resource Department is essential to an organization's ability to manage problems more effectively and ethically, as well as manage employees' life cycle and administer benefit.
Alright, that's all from us. Thank you.